Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Demetrius.
And Destiny.
Bringing you your morning announcements.
On WDMS News.
Today is Thursday, September 17th, 2015 A-Day. Today in history, in 1965, 2 amphibious cars made it across the English Channel in about 7 hours.
And in 1976, NASA publicly revealed its first space shuttle, the Enterprise. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated.
Today's math problem is underline the question that is being asked. Circle the facts and cross out the ones you don't need. What operation are you going to use? Write your equation. Be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it.
Now here's Melina with today's weather.
It was 58 degrees this morning. It should be mostly sunny today with a high of 84 degrees this afternoon. Here's the weather for the remainder of the week. Now for the sports report. It was bad news for Orioles last night as they lost 10-1. However, they are still only 5.5 games out of the wild card spot. They have 17 more games left to catch up. Back to you.
Thank you, Melina. And here's Demetrius with the word of the day.
The topic for this week's words of the day is maturity. Today our word is venerable. Everyone quieted down to listen to the venerable words spoken by my grandfather. Can you determine what venerable means? Once again, today's word of the day is venerable.
Here's a special message from Haley.
Buenos días, le llamo Haley. I'm here with breaking news from Spanish Club. It's Hispanic Heritage Month, and I'm here with a fun fact. There have been 11 Nobel Literature Prizes awarded in Spanish. Now, back to Destiny and Dimitri.
Ever see a knitted scarf at the store and think, I wish I could do that? Ever lose a button and wonder if you could get a whole new shirt? Ever wish you could make gifts for your family that they'll actually use? Then come to Craft Club to learn how to crochet, knit, sew, and make other fun, unique crafts. We will meet every other Thursday after school in room 304. Our first meeting will be September 17th. Here's a message from our recycling crew.
Hi everybody, this is Destiny to tell you that today is Recycling Day. The recycling crew will be around after the 7th grade lunch to collect your recycling cans. So teachers, please place your cans in the hallway. Students, don't forget to recycle your cans, bottles, and papers. Thank you and have a great day.
Recycling crew dismissed.
All students that are interested in working on our school newspaper, The Owlet, please plan to stay after school in room 215. If you are unable to attend this meeting, please see Miss Goldcamp.
Calling all flute players. If you are a teacher or student and have experience playing the flute, please join flute tutors in the band room after school on Thursday, October 1st from 3 until 4. We will be learning songs for the winter concert, having great conversation and enjoying snacks. Please bring your flute and a pencil, and Miss Lapata will see you in room 114, the band room, after school on October 1st as we toot the flute. If you have any questions, please see Miss Lapata.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Destiny with a few words of wisdom. Listen to these words from Mexican author Dr. Luis Leal. There are no limits to what a person can accomplish, if inspired by faith in human beings and a desire to improve the world. Dr. Leal is telling us that when we believe in ourselves and others and when we want to make a difference, there is no limit to what we can do. So you might ask yourself these questions. Do I believe in myself? Do I have faith in my teachers, my parents, my friends? Do I want to contribute to the world? Then remember this, a belief is yourself and others combined with a desire to improve our world, create limitless possibilities for good. There's something to think about. This is Destiny. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Now here's a word from Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. As I returned from my principal meeting, from yesterday, I was talking to other principals, and we were really talking about how schools that achieve at high levels, students come to school. Attendance does matter. Again, schools that have 95, 96% attendance rate are schools that are the highest performing. Just like when you have a job one day, if you want to be successful in your job, you have to go to your job, and it starts from what you do in school. So far, we've been off to a solid start. Not a bad start with attendance, but not a great start. I challenge everyone to do their best job to get here every day and to get here every day on time at Dundalk Middle School, because that is also important. Those students who, by the end of September, who have had 100% perfect attendance for the first 6 weeks of school, those students will be getting an ice cream incentive on me. So again, we want to make sure all students, the focus is on coming to school every day, coming to school with a positive attitude, and also coming to school and being willing and able to apply yourself. I'm going to say 95 to 97% of you do that every day. There are 3 to 5% of you who do not, and I'm going to assure 100% of you that we will do whatever it takes to make sure all of you are ready and prepared, which one of the things we talk about at Dundalk Middle School, and we'll see in our Character Ed program, is respect. And I say that because when I talk to many of students who've been in my student advisory group, some students share with me, Mr. Barish, some of our students don't respect each other or respect the teachers. And that's not fair to the other students, or it's not fair to the teachers, because we want to come to school to learn. Students, if you want to be successful in school and in life, you have to start with respecting yourself. When a teacher asks you to do something, you have to say okay, or you just do it. When my boss or supervisor tells me to do something, whether I like it or I don't like it, I do it. And that's not just a Dundalk Middle School skill about respect, it's a lifelong skill. So when your teacher's asking you to do something, whether you like it or you don't, it is truly in your best interest. And it's in your best interest to comply, and we all have to. It doesn't matter if you're a child or an adult. That is part of society, but it really starts with respecting yourself. And our goal is to make sure every student in this building, and I'm committed to making sure that happens, every student in this building respects themselves in order to respect other students and staff in this building. We've already had an incident this morning where a child did not keep his or her hands to himself. I'm also committed to make sure everybody's safe in this building. There's already been a few suspensions out of school. And of those few suspensions out of school, I also had to get Officer Willett involved, where those students not only just received school consequences, but also consequences from Officer Willett. And reason we're doing that is we need to make sure, again, the focus on coming to school is on academic excellence in a positive and safe learning environment. There will be a zero tolerance on fighting, and there will be a zero tolerance on bullying at Dundalk Middle School, and that's our commitment to you. Those students who want to get involved in a physical altercation or run their mouths in terms of bullying, you'll be meeting with Officer Willett, Ms. Turnock, Mr. Roberts, or me. And we want to make sure, again, that does not happen, because there's a zero tolerance. Those students involved will either be out of school suspension, which goes on your permanent record, or in school suspension. So I say this, again, to make sure every student and staff member knows that we're committed at Dundalk Middle School for academic excellence. My other announcement, students and staff, is that we have a school improvement team parent advisory board meeting tonight at 6 o'clock in our conference room. We already have parents who are on our school improvement team, but I encourage other students in the building to have your parents come out, see what our school improvement team is about. The parents on our board have an opportunity to give us feedback on our school initiatives, give us their input, and again, working with our parents and our students, our staff, and everyone and community members, we're going to make Dundalk Middle School one of the top performing middle schools in Baltimore County. Students who are taking your MAP assessments, please make sure you're putting forth effort. We're using this assessment as a baseline between now and the middle of the year to show how much growth that you made. So you have to take it seriously and be true to that assessment, so we can work with you and your teachers can work with you and create customized, individualized lessons that help you meet academic success. Thank you. Let's make it a great day. Now back to Destiny and Demetrius.
This is Demetrius.
And Destiny, have a thoroughly fun Thursday.